Hi, I'm Mark Harding and I'm here with Simon Magdolski, the Director of Rules and Handicapping for Golf Australia. So as I understand it, the state associations have been going to every golf course in their state, looking at them from every tee and producing slope ratings. How long has that taken?
We started the process in about the end of 2009, start of 2010, and it's just finished in the last couple of months. So it's been a very involved process that's involved an extraordinary amount of work by a lot of dedicated volunteers, and we do owe those volunteers a significant debt.
So they've worked so hard, we better put it into practice and see how it goes. So Simon, your GA handicap will be 16.2. Let's say you're playing a match against somebody who's off a GA handicap of 2.3. Can we look at the comparison as to what that does to the daily handicap on a slope rating of 148 and a slope rating of 101?
Yeah, so with the easier golf course, the slope rating 101, if I play on that slope rated 101 golf course, if we just have a look at the chart, I would play off a daily handicap of 14. Now my opponent, off their GA handicap of 2.3, if we look at the chart, they play on a daily handicap of 2. So there's a 12 stroke differential between us. If we then go and look at the harder golf course, the 148 slope rated golf course, again we follow the chart, me on my GA handicap of 16.2, I'm playing off daily handicap of 21 on that golf course. My opponent, who has the GA handicap of 2.3, they'll have a daily handicap of 3. So their handicap increases by a little bit on the harder golf course. My handicap increases by a lot more than theirs does. And that's because with my lesser ability, I find it harder to adjust to that more difficult golf course. So I'll get more strokes.
So in that scenario, on 2 separate days, you're getting 4 shots more on one course than the other because your opponent is better able to handle the more difficult conditions on that tougher course.
Yeah, that's exactly right. What slope is really doing is serving as an equalising factor for the handicap golfer. Now that elite player, if you like, the 2.3 GA handicap mark, they've got a lot more skill than I do, so they're able to handle the harder conditions a lot more readily. Me, I find it harder to adjust, so I need those extra strokes on my handicap. The current handicap system doesn't provide me with those extra strokes. Under the current handicap system, wherever we play, the difference between our handicap stays the same. When slope comes in, on a difficult course, the difference between our handicaps will get wider. On an easier course, I find it easier to adjust, so the difference between our handicaps will get smaller. It's a more fair, more equitable system.
So even in that case where we're talking about you playing a better player, in fact what this system does, it's taking your opponent out of the game and pitting you against the course in a much more fair way than we've ever seen before.
Yeah, well, it's wherever I go, I'm getting a handicap that is appropriate to the difficulty of the course that I'm playing. Again, under the current system, we don't really get that. We just have this one-size-fits-all handicap. If I'm on 16 here at Metropolitan, I'll play on 16 at a very short regional course. Under slope, I might play off 18 here at Metropolitan and a handicap of 12 on a short regional course.